Hello and welcome back to another Corum's Corner. Today we have a guest with us,
My name's Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. And today we're going to talk about something called seasonal affective disorder. But first, Bruce, tell us a little about yourself.
I go here to Salem Hills.
So you do go here to Salem Hills?
Yeah.
That's why you're here today?
Yeah, not a lot of people know that.
Okay.
So it's
Nice.
Yeah.
So now you know he comes here to Salem Hills.
Yeah. I like doing video games. I'm a big gamer.
What's your favorite game?
Probably The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
I prefer The First of Us, but...
That is the critically acclaimed sequel. I didn't think it was as good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prequel.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so today what are some things you normally do? Like, what do you like to do?
Well, when the weather's not as dark and dreary, I like to go fishing and do hikes and stuff like that.
Okay. So it's interesting, he says dark and dreary, right? The wintertime blues. I don't know if any of you have had those before, but it's an actual thing, right? Seasons change, and that's what we call seasonal affective disorder. It's actually a time when people get depressed, like in these areas of like Portland, Seattle, Alaska, where they don't see much of the sun, and it's cloudy, overcast too, so when the sun is out, it's covered, and so they start feeling really, really bad, really low. And we're going to watch a quick video of that, just to kind of show what it is, and then we'll talk about it a little, what we can do to help with that. Okay, so in that video, we talked about just sadness and things that happen in wintertime, right? So do you notice your moods change a little bit in winter?
Yeah, especially, it gets darker earlier, so it's hard to find like motivation to do stuff outside or do anything.
That's what too, yeah, because you get home from school, you might do a little something, and then before you know it, it's getting dark, cold.
Oh, it's bedtime already.
Yeah, right. I notice I go to bed a lot earlier, and so signs. So there are a lot of people that are affected by the seasonal affective disorder, and sometimes we don't really know what it is. We just figure it's winter blues, but so low energy is one. Right, you just don't feel like you have the energy to get up, to go, to do things, to even to get up and go fishing, because you can still fish in the wintertime, right? So, and you talked about you like to noodle.
Yeah, so that's getting in the water and catching the fish with your hands.
So just get in the water, catch with your hands. I imagine it's a little harder in the wintertime. It's a little colder.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're up in a remote area, it's probably hard to get in the water, get wet, and then get out.
It's hard to get up to those good locations entirely too, because you have to hike up there now through the snow, because the road conditions are so bad.
Okay, yeah, that's true. The snow, and so you don't have access to those places.
Yeah.
Also, another one is sleepy. Do you ever feel sleepy during the day?
Yeah.
Like, how often do you feel you're here at school, or you get home from school, you want to take a nap, and you're just a little sleepier, right? That's a symptom of it. Also, another big one is avoiding social life. Do you ever notice yourself pulling away from friends in the winter time? Or?
Actually, yeah, like sometimes I'll get on and play games, and we talk over Discord, and I just find not really wanting to talk very much or be in those loud environments.
Yeah, okay. It's going to pull away. Another one, overeating. Sometimes, and it goes both ways. Sometimes, you know, it's like a bear, right? You're kind of hibernation mode. You eat all this food. You just want to kind of hibernate. But another one, I lack of motivation, right? Like that motivation. You lose interest in things that you normally would, like the fishing, like getting outside, maybe in the video games, or right? And you just kind of move a little slower. And so those are all kind of symptoms of the seasonal affective disorder. And you can kind of notice it because if it's something that always comes in the fall time, I think December 22nd, that's going to be our shortest day of the year. So we hit that, right? Sun's going down before 5, comes up a little after 7, and so we don't have a lot of light. And yeah, and if we get some clouds in, it even makes it worse. So so there are some things to help with this, right? So first thing, like for depression, there's always medication. That's something you want to talk to your doctor about, talk to your parents. If it gets really bad, you can, you know, reach out and get some medical help with medication. Another one's like talk therapy. Just talking with someone about it sometimes helps to be able to understand it better. And then if you can understand it, then you can kind of make sense of it and figure out ways how to combat it. So one cool thing is a light box. Oop, we're out. Light box. Okay, we'll see you guys next week. Light box.
That's pretty cool.
So it's like artificial light. Put this up here, and then you can just set it. It's got like a timer.